Maybe, I don't know. But my point is this. So you're basically saying that if you've got
the truth.
No, if you're basically saying, I'm sorry, you're basically saying that if one person has a political view about something, if it's basically up to you to do it yourself. If I want a hospital in my street, it's up to me to get the hospital myself, is it?
No, don't.
You're about to see Lewis Goodall face a classic moment, the kind of debate trap that never seems to die. A caller throws out that tired line, "If you care so much about asylum seekers, why don't you take them in yourself?" It's meant to make compassion look like hypocrisy. But this time, it completely backfires. Because Lewis Goodall doesn't just respond, he shuts it down with calm logic and confidence. Before we dive into it, comment where you're watching from and don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the next one. Now, watch what happens when emotion meets reason, and Lewis Goodall walks away with the win.
Lewis, why can't you put one up?
Why can't I put one up in my own home?
Yeah, why not? All these people, all you, Lineker,
Right.
Mandelson,
Right.
Cameron, all got these houses renting out. Why don't you put one up?
Well,
We'll soon get round it. There's a lot of people who want them in, who say, let them in, welcome, put them up, and then we see the goodwill.
right, so Dal, so what you're saying is that the choice that someone who is simply asking a question, I haven't really said what I think about it, I'm just asking the question about where they're going to go. You're saying that the choice is that either they are in my home or they're on the street. Is that the policy outcome that you're really suggesting?
Oh, yeah, why don't you
Right.
put them up? You're
Okay.
all for them.
You're right,
All
it's-
these people who say they're
right.
welcome.
You're right.
You're
Yeah,
Lineker.
it's on me. You're right. It's on
You've
me.
got Cameron.
So
Cameron.
So
he
Del.
rents his house out up Notting Hill.
So Del.
Why can't he let them in it?
So Del, me thinking that like there shouldn't be, in an ideal world there shouldn't be homelessness. It's therefore on me to take on all the homeless people in my own home, is it?
No, not the homeless people.
Oh,
These
well there we
poor
go. But it's
refugees.
exactly the same principle. It's exactly the same principle.
not the same
I'm against
principle.
something.
Look,
Yes, it is. Okay, so let's say I think there should be an extra school in my street. Is it incumbent upon me to run the school myself?
Would you be capable of it?
Well, maybe, I don't know. But my point is this. So you're basically saying that if you've got
the truth.
No, if you're basically basically saying, I'm sorry, you're basically saying that if one person has a political view about something, if it's basically up to you to do it yourself. If I want a hospital in my street, it's up to me to get the hospital myself, is it?
No, don't, Lewis. See, look, now you're going away for it, and you're going with a different analogy
Different what?
to go take it all. Don't look. You're trying to make me look small.
I'm not.
The fact of it is,
I'm trying to ask you.
You got the likes of you. You got the Linekers of this world. You got the Camerons, right?
I believe that
Little
Lineker did
Cameron.
actually. I believe Lineker actually took in a refugee. Actually, did take someone in, as a matter of
For how
fact.
long?
I don't know. I'd have to ask him. I think it was over a year.
He's got 6 bedrooms. Yeah, it was 6 bedrooms. He's got.
Dal, all I'm
Come
saying,
on.
Dal, honestly, this is a really simple question, right? And let's be real here, right? Let's be real.
Go on, then.
Let's be real. My question to you is, where do you think... Like, look, we can all agree that in an ideal world, these people would not be here. We can all agree with that. We've got limited resources. It's really tough. It's really difficult, right? We can all agree that. But the fact is that while they're being processed, they do have to have somewhere to go. And my simple question to you is where you think they should go in a realistic way, if it's not hotels. And not my back bedroom.
Back to where they come from.
Yeah, but what do you do?
You've got that one on TikTok. It was in Germany. Put it on TikTok. He's over in 2 days. They trace him in Germany. He's got sacked from his job because he's lazy, and next thing he's sitting in a hotel here.
Yeah, but Dal,
come off it.
Come off it. I hear what you're saying, Dal, genuinely, but the difficulty is that it's all very well saying where they came from. But for example, let's say someone comes from Afghanistan. We don't have a returns agreement with that. No, you can't just say that. What do you mean? We can't just say that. We can't fly people in. We can't fly people in.
Lewis.
We don't have a returns agreement. What are you going to do? Parachute them in? Airdrop them in? What are you going to do? Seriously,
right.
How do you take someone back to Afghanistan?
You take no more flights from Afghanistan.
They're not coming in from
and all that.
They're not coming in on flights. They're coming on boats.
No, you take more. You don't have no more dealings with them.
There are no direct flights from Kabul to London, so that's gone. So let's say that.
Look, they're not all Afghanistanis. You take it from me.
No,
right?
they're not, but there's a huge number. Afghanistan is just an example, Del. I'm just saying, when you don't have a returns agreement, it's all very well to say, just send them back. That's very simple. They would do if they could. They can't. So my question to you is...
Can I just say one
where
thing,
do you
Lewis?
put... Please do,
right?
please do, Dale.
Can I give you one answer? I'll
Please,
give you
go
one
on.
question
No, please
to
do.
you. Tell me why they get asylum here from these countries, right? And I know it. I work in the building, right? You tell me why they get asylum, and as soon as they get asylum, I know Eritreans, right, who's gone back for 6 weeks holiday.
Right. Well, I mean...
How can you be running away from all this and then they go back for holiday?
You will accept, though, Dal, that there will be people who are have genuine need of asylum.
I'll tell you how many of them are in genuine need of asylum. You'd be lucky to get 1 in 100.
On what basis do you say that, Dal?
Yeah, Lewis.
No,
I'm a Londoner. I've been round the place all my life, right? I work in the building. I see it. I've got 2 eyes in my head. And I see it and I hear things.
No, but I'm just saying.
I hear things. If you heard...
All right, well, I hear things as well. I hear that there are people who are in genuine need of asylum. Where does that get us? We can all say I hear things.
I just... Look. Do you run off? Are you married, Lewis?
I am, yes.
Do you run off and leave the family at home and go and get on a boat and go somewhere, run through about a dozen countries and go somewhere, put it on a boat and go over onto there? Leave the wife and kids at home. That don't matter.
Why would I do that?
Eh? Well, this is what they're doing, aren't they?
Yeah,
Where's the kids? Where's the women?
But I don't live in a country that's in civil war, yet at least.
Yeah. It's the ruination of this country. The ruination. I've seen it. I'm just coming to the end of my time, right? I ain't got a long left. I'm an old 66, right?
Oh, don't say that, Dal. You've got plenty of time. 66,
no,
that's not an old man.
Fact. Look, it's fact, right? And what's being left for the kids? I hold my breath. I feel sorry for them. I look at them and I feel sorry for them.
Well, look, Dal.
And on that,
all right, Dal.
Well, see you later on, Lewis.
All right, well, I appreciate your time, Dal, and I appreciate the spirited and I hope respectful conversation on both sides. Dal there, I still... Look, I do understand why people are so... I do understand why people are annoyed. I really do. And I think something has got to be done, clearly, because it is undermining... It's not good for the genuine asylum seekers, and it's not good for the immigration system. It's not good for people's sense of control. It's not good for people's sense of cohesion. So maybe we do have to think really radically about what we do, but it doesn't to try and stop people coming. But I would be up to... You know what? Like, and the window's moved in my own thinking on this. The ECHR, European Convention on Human Rights, I think that we shouldn't withdraw from it unilaterally, but there are a lot of countries out there. Maybe the asylum legal architecture does have to be reviewed. It was written in the 1940s. Maybe it does need to be reviewed. Let's do that with other countries and change some of the legal framework around this. That could be a perfectly good solution to this, or at least part of the thinking. Totally up for that. But it does not change the fact that we need somewhere to put these people now, today, tomorrow, next week. And I still haven't really heard from anyone a satisfactory answer to that.
And there it was. The total collapse of the caller's argument, unfolding live for everyone to see. Dell walked in confident, armed with what he thought was a checkmate question. But Lewis Goodall didn't fall for it. He didn't defend himself. He flipped the entire premise. When Lewis asked, "So the only options are my home or the streets?" That was the moment the argument imploded. Because that so-called challenge was never about logic, it was about emotion, and it exposed itself as a false dilemma. Then Lewis did what great broadcasters do. He expanded the debate. He brought in analogies that hit hard: homelessness, schools, hospitals. If you believe people shouldn't be homeless, does that mean you personally house every homeless person? Of course not. It's a matter of public policy, not private charity. A state-level solution, not a living room decision. And that's where Dell's frustration began to show. Like so many callers who rely on simple slogans, he had no answer when faced with real facts. So as the logic cornered him, the emotion took over. Accusations, defensiveness, the usual spiral. Then came the final retreat, the predictable line: just send them back. But Lewis calmly brought him back to reality, pointing out the facts about the returns agreement, a policy we lost after leaving the European Union. Ironically, that was a decision many who oppose asylum seekers also supported. And just like that, the debate ended the way so many of these calls do. One person shouting slogans, the other standing on facts. Lewis Goodall didn't just win the argument, he exposed the illusion behind it.